Hello guys, Barbajuan here, and today we're going for the Imola Grand Prix. The Imola specifically Grand Prix debuted in 2020, otherwise known to all F1 fans as San Marino Grand Prix. Well, San Marino Grand Prix, we all know that what happened to Senna in San Marino 1994, but we're not talking about that right now. San Marino Grand Prix was known as well in the 2010s, but now it is known as the Imola Grand Prix because I don't know why they don't want to call it San Marino. But now we have many upgrades coming in this weekend. Hopefully at least some of them succeed, but the first one has failed. The first one, which is on the battery side of things, has failed the ignition system. This upgrade is quite important, but now going on to the next two upgrades, and they fail both. And this seems that we won't have many upgrades in this weekend, not even half of them. But well, 3 upgrades that we wanted, 3 failed. But so every upgrade that we had for this race has failed on us. So they'll come in for the Monaco Grand Prix. Well, the chassis and downforce upgrade will be quite good, but the power wouldn't be bad as well to have. But now going into 18th, well, where Imola is set to be, we make quality control on the chassis side because you saw what happened there. We need to do one in the aerodynamic things as well. We have quite some money to spend, quite some R&D points as well, but we have almost 2,000 R&D points, but we can't spend them on anything because we don't have things to spend them either, or we can't because of application. But going now into the race weekend, but before that we're going to see the tire allocation for the Imola Grand Prix, and I'm thinking about soft and balanced, but I think balanced will be good. I was having soft for F122 always, but now I have huge tire or something around balanced, and balanced it is. Going now for Q1. Imola is set to have some rain. Some rain is on the forecast, so we'll see what happens. Maybe rain will not be coming in, maybe it will, but there's a 40% chance of rain at the start of the race. But going now, did our first lap, but Verstappen really held this up, and you can see where he held this up. He held this up until when we get 1.5 seconds. And I say to hold up Verstappen, and Verstappen crashed into us. I didn't expect him to crash into us, but it is what it is. We didn't get a grid penalty, as you're saying, or I think I deleted my second lap time, but sorry about that. Our time is a 1:12.7. 1:12.7. We'll see how we'll do in the next laps. No, sorry, 1:15.7. Take a bit too much, but now 16.6, even slower lap time. Now going into Q2 was last lap time of 15.7 again, and we are in 5th place. Going to see now where the other guys stand. George Russell is on provisional pole, and the guy got knocked out was only 1.5 seconds, but this was Q3 now. This is for Q3, sorry. But now going into Q3, our first lap time. First lap time is going to be a 16.6. Those lap times are on a 16 something on the scrub set. Now going in for a fresh set of tires, going now into the last corners, trying to trail brake, but not quite a successful on trail braking. Good. And I just realized that this wasn't our lap time, but we were trying to go for a lap. We couldn't even start our lap, and we are stuck there in P10. But this may be better because we if we were in P7, nah, I think 15 and 7 would have been what we would do, and P7 we would have been, so not that far off.
Welcome to Imola, the spiritual home of Ferrari. But you don't need me to tell you that. Just look at the red-clad Tifosi in the grandstands. They're ready. Are you ready? For the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. Unlike most Formula One tracks, Imola is driven anti-clockwise and offers our drivers today just over 3 miles of glistening wet tarmac to negotiate. It's made up of a roughly equal split of 9 right-hand turns and 10 left-hand. Watch the drivers on the way into turn 16. Managing their speed there will be crucial, with the rain only adding to the difficulty of that downhill braking section, which then, of course, leads into the track's longest straight, though no DRS there today, of course. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Verstappen, Russell, Perez, Gasly, Norris, Ocon, the owner driver, Fernando Alonso, Hülkenberg, Magnussen, Albon, Stroll, Joe, Oscar Piastri, De Vries, Tsunoda, Sargent, Bottas, Enzo Fittipaldi. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway.
Okay, so the 40% chance of rain has fallen down, and not only that, it is heavy rain, and I'm thinking, should we go maybe full wets or intermediates? I'm thinking about that, but hopefully we won't DNF into the first corner, because this year's game this year's game and last year's game didn't have that bad spray, but I feel like it's been a little bit increased. The spray from F122. F122 had a decent spray. Now it is increased a bit, so we'll be a bit blind going into turn 1. Now going left and right on my steering inputs, and now forming up for the formation lap and doing a burner to set the tires off, but stopped a bit on the track a bit before the grid into a 0.0, but this time, unlike Bahrain, I don't know what that was, that black screen, but now going into the race, up 1 out of 32 is going to be quite a big race, and I think you can see what I mean with the spray. The spray is quite big, and we are a little bit of blind. I cannot see the corner. I just need to go where the other guys go and make it out of Q2 quite safely. We gained 3 positions. We are now in P7, where we should have started if we did settle up time, but it is what it is. Perez and Verstappen are ahead of us. 2 Red Bulls are quite struggling. Now going into lap number 8, the tire wear is not that bad, and not only that, but we have decent pace as well now. This is the lap that we should be pitting normally, but we won't be pitting this lap. We will be waiting for maybe mediums or maybe even hards, but not softs. We will be waiting for the period to join for the slicks, and this period is right now, lap 17. The pit lane here starts quite early, so keep an eye out for that, and we are now going in for the hard set of tires. DRS is enabled by the FIA. Our stop will be around 2.5 seconds, and it is exactly 2.5 seconds. We don't jump everyone, or anyone jumps us. And now lap 19, we will see who we have jumped and who not. We are again in 7th place, but now that it is dry, people have now DRS, and that means they'll be closer to us and making a move, and Gasly makes use of that. Gasly goes for a move and I want to leave in space in order to get any floor damage, unlike Miami. And this is lap 26 now, going into lap number 27, the next lap. And you can see how much more sunny it is. Going down to the same corner, leaving him space, but also squeezing him a bit to get our elbows out. And we are now in P7. We successfully defend our position. Going now into the next lap, lap 28. Sergio Perez is out of the session, and the VSC is out. That shouldn't be for Perez, because I see Perez out of the track. And I saw it, and it was Lewis Hamilton who got front wing damage. You see him right there. He's now going into the pits to go on the soft set of tires, but we are turning to racing speed. We are now in P5 because Sergio Perez was ahead of us and he DNF'd. Same goes for Lewis Hamilton, but he DNF'd. He just changed his front wing. And this is the last lap. Charles Leclerc won the race, and we are just behind Pierre Gasly. We're going to try and make him up for P5. We want those 2 extra points. Those 2 extra points will be everything for us in those times where we can't. Well, points will be hard, but every time we finish the race, it was all the points except Australia, which we will last. But we get a P5 finish for the Imola Grand Prix, and we get another 10 points on a driver's license. Hopefully we jump someone up the drivers, or maybe even the constructors championship, but we'll see about that. Driver of the day is Nico Hülkenberg.
And here's our winner, pulling their Ferrari into Parc Fermé after a fantastic race. What do you think it was today, Ants, that gave them the edge over the competition?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
Looking at the podium, you can see that red suit familiar to fans across the globe. A world-class win for a world-class team. Ferrari, do it again.
So Charles Leclerc wins the Imola Grand Prix in front of the Italian crowd of the Tifosi. So the Tifosi will be very happy about that, and Charles Leclerc as well. But Ferrari will be the most happy. But well, Ferrari will be happy in general. But Enzo Fittipaldi finishes last. Sergio Perez, for some reason, is 4 laps behind instead of DNF. But it is what it is. He's last, so nothing has changed. We are in P4. We do jump Aston Martin in the constructors. We have 33 points and they have 33 points as well, so we are level pegging with Aston Martin. We jump, no, I don't think we jump Lando Norris. He just gained points as well, but yeah, we remain in 7th place in the driver's standings, and Enzo Fittipaldi is in 18th place, still yet to score points. But we are now advancing. We want to see where we are with the rival Alexander Albon, where he is, and we gained 4 points. He gained 3 points. We have 17 points in general, and he has 10. We are leading him by 7 points, and 3 races remaining. Next one being Monaco. I feel quite confident for Monaco because I've been playing a lot of ranked recently, and Monaco was in the ranked schedule last week, and so I feel quite confident for Monaco. Maybe we can score good points, or maybe even a podium, but only time will tell. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe. Do not miss out on any videos like this, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye bye.